Lexi, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, whoa. Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another footy talk? Monts is here, fresh from the smash and grab, blood. What you telling me, fam?
I'm all good, man. Far from a smash and grab, man. We battered them. The free. Listen, I've not been proud of a lot of performances this season. I'll be the first to say it. But
this is what we're doing now, yeah? All right, cool. Carry on.
Yeah, no. I'll say it from now. We're not gonna run no lucky win today. We battered. Right. We should have won that game about 6-7-2. But as I said, the Burnley game, Newcastle, Bournemouth, you lot can have all that in there. I get it. We weren't good. I'll be the first to say that. I've had a lot to say about those games. But Atletico Madrid, they got ran over. We dragged them. We publicly flogged them. We battered that team. Literally. They had a couple of... What did they create? They didn't create nothing. Solos had a last minute. Alisson didn't have to do nothing, bro. Good finish for their goal. Momentum, and obviously they scored the deflected goal, but we created chance after chance after chance after chance. I'm not hearing nothing about smash and grab. But what I would say is that there is a bit of concern at times when we're talking about to batter a team that much and the game still end 3-2, that is something that can be spoken about. But definitely wasn't a smash and grab. And all I
With
can
all
say
the
is that
attackers that you got at your disposal, with all the money that man spent, a man's talking about that.
Yeah, facts. And here's my thing. Like the fact that we missed so many chances and still score 3 goals, fair dues. We got the win. Atletico are no scrubs. Let's just say that they're no scrubs. But that was Liverpool's best probably attacking performance this season in terms of chance creation.
Yeah, but that's low hanging fruit, blood. You lot have been fucking
exactly.
bang average this season.
I'm still, yeah, you can say we've been bang average, but we're 5 out of 5. Ain't no one else can say that.
No,
That's
but
why
you've been bang average though. So
our
to say
flaw
that
is
that's your
high.
best attacking performance, that's crazy, bro.
It's not crazy. It's just what I'm seeing. At the end of the day, our Liverpool.
Yeah, but that's not hard to say though.
I'm not saying it's not hard to say. I'm saying that Liverpool have not been great. We've not been very good attacking wise. It hasn't clicked. It has not clicked. So against Atletico, it clicked. It clicked. Chances
But it didn't click.
going.
You needed a last minute goal to win the game. It didn't click.
It did
Clicking
click.
is smoking them 6-1
No,
because everything you hit goes in the back of the net.
No, we were scoring good. We were scoring like quality goals in the games that we weren't playing good. Today, we're actually well orchestrated chances. The team was actually getting cut open. We haven't really been cutting open teams like that. Do you know what I'm saying? We actually cut Atletico Madrid open on numerous occasions in that game. All the other games were like moments of brilliance. It was just the fact that our players are better players than the opposition rather than actually like tactically.
So why weren't you scoring goals?
What do you mean?
Because you've got big name players. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got players that cost bread like Rants and Isak, and obviously you've got Mo Salah, who's one of the best Premier League players of all time. People are telling us. So how come you couldn't score?
We did. What are you talking about?
No, but you had to wait till the last minute to scumbag the game, bro.
We were 2-0 up in 6 minutes, so we scored.
Yeah, and then you shit the bed, bro.
Again, the finishing in the final third let us down, which is something that I'm not used to seeing so much, especially in the positions that we're in. Salah hitting the inside of the post, Frimpong missing an open goal, Ekatike right at the end missing the open goal, the header in the middle of the box from Konate. Like, so I could just the amount of misses I saw. Like, again, that game should have been out of sight. We watched that game. We bopped them off the park, man. And that result is mad flattering for Atletico Madrid. You know what I'm saying? They hung in the game. They hung in there. And they got the deflected goal. It's fair enough our first goal was deflected as well. So I wasn't mad at their deflected goal because we both scored one in it. And their first goal, Marcus Llorente, was actually a very good finish. They were toe poke through the legs. Alisson was never saving that. But apart from, they didn't create nothing. They didn't really do nothing. They had a couple 20, 30 minutes where they looked like, they turned up the ante, started the second half. But realistically, the game was ours and should have been ours. It's encouraging. It's not the best and what I need. It's not the best of the best for Liverpool. And this is the Liverpool I love and It's just, for me, it's a major improvement from what I've seen in an attack that has not clicked, despite the firepower we have. But
what was the difference yesterday then?
The difference yesterday, in terms of individual players or tactically, I just think tactically, maybe.
No, what's changed in yesterday's game? Why you think that you attacked better compared to the other game? Because I've watched the majority of your games this season.
Maybe because Atletico didn't sit back.
I think yesterday's game was one of the only games this season of yours that I haven't watched, actually. I think I've watched pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I think also maybe because when you play another top team, they're more liable to try and attack you. So that's one. You know what I'm saying? That's one reason. Like,
Fairs.
I'm not going to put Arsenal in that category because their thing is like the...
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So when they actually... Like, I'm not saying Atletico part of the bus. I don't want to say that. It was like a mid-block, but they actually came out to play at times and they left themselves open, which was actually surprising for me, for Simeone to do that at Anfield. That's mad surprise. It was mad surprising to me to see that. I predicted a 1-1 because I thought Simeone was going to stink.
Yeah, Atletico's style of play has changed for a few years now. Do you know what I mean? They try and be more expansive, innit? Like,
yeah. And I think maybe with like Carrasco, today's game could have been like, maybe with Carrasco and that, if they were still around, guys like that, then yeah. But and that Simeone, it's cold. I like the Simeone. I don't know if
he's decent.
He's decent still. Yeah. And my guy Marcus Llorente, Anfield bully as well. But yeah, I think they came out and played against us. I think that suited us a little bit as well. I think Vert's getting on the half turn and be able to actually like run off the last midfielder had more freedom. He had a bit more space to work with. Maybe because, again, this is European football. Maybe that's why Wirtz enjoyed himself a bit more. You know what I'm saying?
We're getting the gun with the silencer ready for him, bro. What's it, 005 now, bro? You know what I'm saying?
005 is what you want to say. But
yeah, bro,
nah,
we're getting the gun with the silencer ready, guy. Golden Eye, fam. We're ready. You get me?
Yeah, I hear the Golden Eye thing.
Bro, we're ready, bro. Listen, we're there.
Isak was looking very warm. Yes, obviously he played his 50 minutes in that, but he looked very warm. I think also Isak's kind of movement across the front three gave a lot more space to work with as well. Isak's movement. And I think Salah, we attacked more down the right than the left for once. Usually this season, we've been attacking down the left bare through Gakpo. And Gakpo's doing his best, he's doing his best Martinelli impression this season. It's really pissing me off. It's getting me mad to the point where I was telling the man to start Rio.
So what, Ekitike didn't start?
No, Isak started.
So he came on for Isak?
Yeah, in like the 53rd minute or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think Isak, like, don't get me wrong, man rates Ekitike. I think even you said you rate what Ekitike's been doing. Like, man rates
He's been your best player this season, probably. Him and Szoboszlai.
Nah, Gravenberch as well.
Yeah, but you lot love to do the Gravenberch thing. Bro, listen, he's a great player to watch in it aesthetically and stuff like that. But you, man, give him praises for just doing turns, blood, when there's no one there, blood. I'll be honest.
Man,
like, when I be watching Liverpool games, I see Liverpool play man in the chat talk about, did you see what Gravenberch done? It's like, bro, it's a half turn, blood. There was no one within 5 yards of man, bro. Relax.
I get it, man.
This is what you man do, blood. I swear, you man love a little half turn and that because you're used to Henderson. I hear it. But
it's not because we're used to Henderson. Maybe because we see Rice get gassed up for doing nothing, fam.
I hear it.
Do you know what I'm saying? But and anyway, I'm not gonna go into the DM argument because certain other man's DM for their first game in the Champions League and gave yet another penalty away on their debut. I won't name names in it. But listen, just know I'm a fan of Kai Sinat in it. Just know I'm a fan of Kai Sinat, blood. You know what I'm saying, man, like Kai Sinat versus H Kizzle. Anyway, away from that, let me I'll get into that bag a bit later on in the show. But yeah, man, I think Szoboszlai was good, was really good. Van Dijk was obviously good. Gravenberch, those are the three that have been quite like top performance this season. But yeah, we kept attacking through Gakpo earlier on in the season, man, and it's getting me a bit like raw. Like, bro, I know what Gakpo was gonna do yesterday. Like, I know what he's gonna do. You get it? Like, he needs that. You need, like, for me, you can't play like that and expect not to hold bench at some point. I don't care how young Rio is. You play like that, and you got to hold a little bit of bench, man. I'm saying he's rubbed a man like that, but you got a whole bench, bro. You know what I'm saying? And fair enough, he played, but he was all right. But out of the four, you're still the one that frustrated me. Salah was actually surprisingly good. Salah's been arse this season, but Salah was actually good. Maybe again because it's Europe and there was more space to work with. Again, that is a big part of what I'm saying right now. So I'm not forgetting that as well. But Salah was giving these man problems. Like, he's giving these man major problems. And I think he probably should have had a hat-trick today, in my opinion. Today. He should have had a hat-trick in it, but it is what it is. And Isak, for me, as much as I rate Ekitike,
how many did Salah score yesterday? One.
He scored one. He didn't get 2 goals. No, the other one was Robertson's goal, wasn't it? Robertson.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And you said he should have scored a hat trick, so that means he was missing chances.
Yeah, no, as in when I say that there was one finesse you saw from the edge of the box, it was just wide in it. But for me, I think he should be curling that bins in it. How close it was, I think for me that goes under. He should have scored that, and the other one was when he hit the inside of the post, as well. But yeah, I was saying with Isak, I don't know if it's an Isak Salah thing that maybe works better than Salah Ekitike. I don't know. But Isak's link up and the way he was, bro, you can just tell with Isak, you know, when just a man's got it in it. He was doing the Eritrean step over thing. And you know, when man do you think they're about to lose the ball and he just shifts the ball with his feet. Rants, he's got it, man.
I hear that. But he didn't score, blood. That's all I'm talking about. I'll be real. Like I spoke to Fink. Yeah, he did though. You know what I mean? Right. But he needs to open the account ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Because the streets are watching, blood. But man spoke to Roms and you know what I mean? You lot been doing the Buki thing this season, innit? Everyone's saying, oh man, are playing like champions and Man United used to do it and all that.
Fergie's thing, innit?
Nah, bro, it wasn't though. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? Because it's been so long, yeah, since United were doing that, people try and make out that we were doing that every week. We weren't. We were battering teams most weeks, and the odd time, yeah, when we weren't playing well, we were still getting results. We weren't doing it 5 games in a row. Like never.
It's only game week. It's only game week 4 in the Premier League.
It's game week. Yeah, it's game week 4 in the Premier League. Yeah, and you scored fucking goals in the last 10 minutes of all of those games, blood.
But City,
and got penalties and them things there. We wasn't doing it every week. Do you know what I mean? We was doing it once every 2 months or something like that.
When City won the Centurion, when City became Centurions, I think it was like their first 7 games. Sterling scored the last minute winner in like 3 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like City were winning games last minute.
That don't mean it's not luck though. I'm just saying don't compare it to what we was doing. You can compare.
I wasn't even saying, bro. I wasn't even saying like bringing up Man United when we're talking about these.
Because man were like, oh, like, bruv, but United used to do it all the time. We didn't used to do it all the time. Do you know what I mean? Remember?
No, you done it when it was needed. You done it when it was needed. Yeah, you done it when it was needed. But I'm saying that when we won the league in 1920, there was a few games that we was doing that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Don't 5 in a row is treacherous, though. You have to admit.
5 in a row is treacherous, but City done it 3-4 times in a row. In the sense, I remember Sterling. It was about 4 games running. Sterling.
Yeah, but were they playing shit as well and doing it? Because I don't remember.
City, what they were doing the pass thing and not penetrating, and then Sterling just pops up last minute and bagged. You City fans, if there's any, you don't know what season I'm talking about.
The one thing I say about Man City, the one thing I say about Man City, I've not seen Man City, like peak Man City, because I don't think they peak Man City. I haven't seen them, not play well 5 games in a row. Like I've seen them dominating the game and not scoring.
4 games. We didn't play because we played good against Atletico. So 4 games.
All right, cool. I didn't see the game. I just know that man needed a late header to win the game. So yeah, cool. Take that one out of there because I didn't watch it, innit? But the other games, you've been poor, innit? I don't remember City being bad like that and winning, bro. I don't remember that, like the City you're talking about.
It's a different type of, like, you're saying bad. It depends on what you're talking
bad,
about.
Because be honest, though. You haven't been good.
Against Burnley, we were bad in the attacking third. They didn't create nothing against us.
They cooked us and needed a late penalty against Burnley. And Burnley had you, man, sweating, bro.
My comparison to Man City was that Man City weren't conceding bare chances. They were just not scoring. There were just times where the ball weren't going in it.
Yeah,
but they weren't scoring. So that's what I mean. Against Burnley, it wasn't like a bad Liverpool performance. It was a bad attacking performance, which you can also put in the same category. But I think the bad performances for me were Newcastle, Bournemouth, especially. Those 2 games for me were really bad. I think again, Arsenal and Burnley. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying that for me, our floor is better than everyone's. Is better than most teams.
No, you're right.
So for me, I expect Liverpool to get better. I don't expect the whole season. This is only a problem, Rants, if it continues like this every game throughout the season. It's been 4 games. You know what I'm saying?
But the only reason why I'm saying this, is because last season, for large periods, you look the same. This is why I'm saying this. Do you know what I mean? This isn't just on this season. It's the same with when I look at Man United, like this manager don't get a clean slate from last season, bro. Because the football was shit last season, and then we've gone into the same thing. We're playing shit. What I'm saying is, and I said it last season, a man was saying that man was being salty, but I'm being so real because I'm fortunate enough that I was born just before the Premier League was formed. So I've pretty much seen every year of the Premier League, pretty much every year of it. And when I look at the best Premier League teams I've seen, like your team last season don't get nowhere near the best teams, innit? Like, and when man was saying it, man was saying, you're salty. No, I thought that you won the league last season because you were the best of a very mediocre bunch. Arsenal drew 14 games. Man City fell off a fucking cliff. Chelsea were playing with their fucking balls. I don't know what Chelsea were doing last season. And I hear that.
I don't want to hear any verbal then. And then I don't want to hear any verbal from rival fans.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I don't want to. But I'm saying, but I don't want to hear. But Rants, if every
no, but I'm just saying you weren't playing good last season, bro, and you're still not playing good now. That's what I'm.
But if we don't need to play good to be better than everyone else, why am I hearing verbal from anyone else? Why?
No, but I hear that. Bro, I hear what you're saying.
I'm not hearing.
I hear what you're saying, but that's not the conversation because me and you are both football fans. This is why we gel well on the shows because we understand that it's about football. It's not about It's not about, as much as obviously we're both tribal about our clubs, it's about football, innit? You can't tell me you're happy with the football that you man are playing right now. Of course you're happy with the results, but be honest, innit? The football stinks.
No, Liverpool, as I said, Liverpool haven't been. I've always said the floor is higher than everyone else, but it doesn't mean that we are. It doesn't mean that we are like at the level that I expect my team to be. Behind closed doors, on here, I always talk about the shortcomings. I've always smoked up my players. I smoke up my players more than most Liverpool fans, innit? I smoke my own players when they need to be smoked.
No, but
and I
no,
praise them
don't.
when they
I'm
need
not
to be praised.
saying don't
No,
single out the
I'm not
players,
saying I'm
bro.
going to be
Are you
smoking my
happy
players.
with the football you're playing? Would you be
No, I
happy to
haven't.
watch
No,
this football all season?
This season, I haven't been happy with the football we're playing.
Okay.
But against Atletico last night, I saw a major improvement from what, and that's what I wanted to see. I'm like, rah, the football ain't really footballing. We have better players than everyone else, and it's not really clicking despite spending the money we've spent. So it needs to click next game. Burnley, it didn't click. It needs to click next game. Atletico, it clicked. Could it still even be better than that? Of course, 100%. Because again, if the game stays at 2-0, it only takes one goal to flip the game on its head. So you have to put away the chances if the attack starts to click. But for me, as I said, I expect, not saying it can't get worse. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it can't get worse, but I think it's more likely that Liverpool get better than worse. And when you have the quality that we have, we're still gonna win games. If we're gonna win the majors, and which I believe we will, and we're gonna challenge at the highest order.
What's the majors with Champions League? Is that what you're talking about?
Champs and Prem, innit?
All right.
Like, not really. I'm not trying to sneak the FA Cup or that.
No, I hear that.
Destruct all this that Chelsea fans try to put it in the summer and that. You know what I'm saying? I generally think that Liverpool, the levels we're gonna go up, is gonna make it even easier to beat teams. And if we're the best of a bad bunch, then the bad bunch just need to just allow me in it. Like, you know, don't like. I understand it's frustrating seeing a team win last minute, and if I would rather have won 2-0 yesterday than rather have won 3-2 last minute. I'd rather have beaten Burnley
2-0. I ain't got no chat for you if you beat Atletico 2-0. But seeing how quickly you went up 2-0 and then you conceded all that ground, it's crazy.
Yeah, and again, it's not like they flipped the game on its head and, you know, and we was getting dominated and pressured. If you watch the game now, we was in the ascendancy for most of the game.
All that being said, if you don't score that late goal, we're having a very different conversation.
But that's also a concern, that we was in the ascendancy so much and still conceded 2 off of what little they managed to create. That's a concern, because in the last 2 games, defensively, we've been pretty much flawless against Arsenal, against Burnley. I think those 2 games, very little room for mistake there. And I actually think there was also very little room for mistake yesterday. But again, I do give a little bit of credit to Atletico. Them man have that weird knack for creating fuck all and scoring goals. It's bare weird for them. It's bare weird how they do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've already given a lot of credit to Tottenham and Arsenal's defense, because conceding 1 goal in 5 games, I think, is, in whatever context, there's no context where you can't praise that, innit?
Would you say to this, the 3rd time in 5 games you've thrown away a 2-goal lead? I didn't even know that was a stat.
Yeah, it is. It's true. We was 2-0 up against.
Is that not concerning? And you didn't buy a centre back?
It was 2 goals up against Bournemouth, 2 goals up against Newcastle. Newcastle, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Newcastle. Was it Newcastle?
Yeah, Newcastle.
It was Newcastle. Yeah, it was Newcastle. Yeah, and then we went to 3-2, and obviously yesterday. Sorry. So yeah, as I said, but I've said it's cause for concern. For me, Van Dijk is playing out of his skin. Konate in the first 2 games was playing like a bozo. Now Konate has pretty much improved. The left back issue is still a left back issue right now. Robbo's coming and he's looked better, but everyone knows my thoughts on Robbo. I'm not going to be fooled after 1.5 games to say that Robbo's back or anything like that. You can't fool me. I need to see it for way longer for me to be comfortable. I think the left back's still an issue. I think we need one more centre back. I think Frimpong had a really good game. But defensively, if Sobo plays right back, I feel the most defensively secure. Everyone talks about Conor Bradley as this guy. Rants, how many times have I said about Conor Bradley being overrated?
You've never really been convinced.
Yeah, it's just because he's balanced. People think you get it because he's not bad going forward, not bad defensively. If you saw the way the second goal came about, yes, it was a deflected goal, but in the build up to that, if you saw what Conor Bradley done on the byline, unforgivable for me. Not unforgivable, but you get it. You got to hold your licks for that. You know what I'm saying? It was poor defending. And yeah, like, so there's been problems in the back line, especially in the wide areas, more so than actually the centre back areas, to be fair. And with McAllister being probably our worst midfielder this season, that plays a massive part in it as well. So there's a lot of players that haven't really got going on an individual standpoint. Yes, you've got our standout performers this season like Verge, Sobo, Grav, Ekatike, but that's 4 players out of 11. And it's actually 4 players out of the 16-man squad or the 18-man, or however many subs are allowed these days. You know what I'm saying? Out of the match day squad. So for me, more players need to step up than more players that need to just carry on doing what they're doing. And that's one of the main contributors. I don't think the tactics, I need to see more in terms of from a tactical standpoint. I think we're still moving the ball fine. I think there's times against Burnley, we moved the ball too slow. But generally speaking, I think it's just individuals that haven't been their usual selves. Verts was good yesterday, but ultimately needs massive improvement. Salah has been asked the whole season, or not, hasn't been good enough, not to the standards.
What changes things for Florian Wirtz?
Maybe going out to the left. He when he went out to the left for a little bit. I was impressed with what I saw on the off. And now you've even said that about going on the left will help his game.
Yeah, 100%.
Will help his game. You can see when he's out on the left, he just sees everything. I'm not saying he doesn't see it in the middle. He was still good in the middle this game, but that's because it was against Atletico Madrid. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at that. I think once you put him against in the Premier League, he's not going to be able to jink past a player straight away the way you would in the Premier League. You get your ankle snapped. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're like Morgan Rogers, where you kind of just able to proper ride the challenges kind of thing. But for Wirtz, my thing is that Ekatike in the 10 works on the left. Isak up top. I'm excited to see that. I don't think the manager will play that, but that's what I would play. And what I'd say, but with that, I'd play Kirkes. I wouldn't play Robertson.
So what's the balance problem? Because like someone said in the chat, they said that they don't think your centre backs is why you're conceding goals, but having to come from 2 goals down in 3 of your 5 games. What is it then? Because you lot are happy with your midfield balance. You're happy with your attack. So if it's not your defense, then what is it?
I think individual moments. I think, as I said, Ibu took too long. Ibu took 2 games to really actually wake up. Like Rants, I don't think you know how bad he actually was in those first 2 games. It was real bad, real bad. And you got to remember, Kirkes was real bad. That's 2 out of 4 back line. That's 2 out of 4 for the back line. That's why we're conceding goals. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think the midfield selection was wrong from slot in match day 1. Bournemouth they beat us up in midfield. And they were hurting us in transition.
What was your midfield?
It was Gravenberch. Remember, Gravenberch was suspended, innit? Because he got the red card last day of the season. So it was Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Wirtz.
So it was your normal midfield. You just swapped
Gravenberch, yeah.
Gravenberch out for Sobo.
For Sobo, yeah. And that midfield got that's why I say Sobo's legs are needed for the team, but it's not the be-all and the end-all of our team. You know what I'm saying? You can still have those legs in there and the midfield get beaten up. You know what I'm saying? If anything, Jones is in this system that Slot is kind of now playing slot ball, because this is now season 2 in it, so this is more Slot's team. Curtis Jones has actually looked better than a lot of our midfielders. Curtis Jones looks really good. And I look at that and go, is that because of the tweaking system? Why does Curtis Jones look better than McAllister right now? Obviously, McAllister has fitness issues and he's not fully fit. But I've been you look at Curtis Jones and he's really, come on now, Rants, he's a scapegoat in our fan base, bro.
Yeah, but does that mean you needed a midfielder?
I think we needed a midfielder because Grav, for me, these performances won't last for the whole season. He'll burn out like he did last season. He'll burn out. Second part of the season, he'll burn out. And if Grav burns out, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? People say Szoboszlai's legs. For me, it's Gravenberch is the one for me that we can't lose in midfield. We can't lose him in midfield. And that's why I would have liked another midfielder to come and step in and play that game with him. You know, so maybe we can get your boy Baleba. I don't know. I want a midfielder like that, maybe a
Nah, you
Water,
can't, bro.
something like
That brez already giving his word to United, bro. This guy's already getting subbed off and that, bro. So it is what it is, isn't it?
We'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe we'll see. I see a little something about Liverpool being interested, man.
Yeah,
So
bro.
I'll
Hey,
see
we're
you out
not
there.
you, blood. You know them ones
I'll
after
see you out
Chelsea
there.
pulled your pants down. That's not
Yeah,
happening,
no,
bruv. You know what I
hey,
mean?
man. Yeah, definitely not us right now. But
Hey,
yeah,
relax.
I hear that.
You know the one. We're
Don't
still
worry, man.
United, bro. We're
I'll
still
see you out.
United. Even though we finished 15th, we're
That
still
don't mean
United,
nothing.
bro.
That don't
Hey,
mean
bro,
nothing.
we ain't gonna get done like Chelsea done you, man, bro. Don't
That's
worry.
fine.
Next things.
I'll
Next
see.
thing.
Listen, I've seen some
Next
things,
things,
so
bro.
I'll see you out there. I'll see you out there. I'll see you out there.
Next things, bro. Relax,
I'll see
bro.
you out there.
Next
You know
things,
what I'm saying? I'm a
relax.
believer.
Next things, bro.
I'm
You get
saying,
me?
let's see in it.
It's all right, bro. I mean, maybe you might compete with us for Anderson or something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll see,
you know what I'm saying? He's a good player. You know what I'm saying? He was coming to United to be a rotational player, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might want to sniff that way, but Baleba, relax, man. You get me?
Man. Carlos.
Nah, bro.
Green over here, bro. The grass is green over here.
You get me? Nah, we're good. We're good.
We'll see that. You lot, as long as
we'll
Amarim's
see, but
in
you
charge,
did need a midfielder, though.
Amarim's in charge, I have every chance.
Amarim ain't in charge for long. I can't lie, bro.
Make
like, it's
sure.
so
You said
obvious,
he was done
bro.
and he's still here. You said he was gone and he's still
this
here.
Is the baitest breakup that we've ever seen, innit?
He's still here,
You
man.
know them one.
He's still here. You know
this is the baitest breakup we've ever seen. This guy's crashing out, bro. You know what I mean?
Can complain to her work husband all she wants.
It's over.
The real boyfriend's still picking her up after work.
It's over.
He's still. Amarim is still here, bro.
It's over, though. You know the ones. It's over. I can't lie. We're just sorting out the details.
It's only over when it's over. It's only over when
we're just sorting out the details. You know, when some bills are still in your name and that. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones where man just have to make sure you pattern it before you move out the yard and that.
You're still living under the same roof. You're still roommates. You're in that. You're at that part of the marriage where you're roommates.
Yeah, but it's fine. But it's fine though. Man just need to change the bills. This is all man need to do. Just change the names. This is what we're doing. We're sorting out the admin. This is all it is. You get me? Soon done.
See, and while you're sorting out the admin, sometimes you know what I'm saying. Sneak up says, I said, still under the same roof. You're still under the same roof.
I hear it, but not for long.
Then it's not over till it's over.
Now I know, and when it's over, I'll be a happy man. It's not quite done though. It's not quite done, but the writing's on the wall, bruv.
Just make sure that man's gone by the time Carlos really is allowed to leave Bayern, innit? Make sure. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Make sure that man is gone, bro.
It's a club signing. You know what I mean? We've already done the groundwork. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, don't make me come sniffing around, man.
Nah, we already done the groundwork. Do you know what I mean? The same way Caicedo gave his word to Chelsea, you know them ones. The new man was knocking on the door, bro. A man was hiding behind the sofa. Like, this is what's gonna happen to you, man, again, bro. Like, let's not do
that. He's just played his first game in the Champions League and gave you another penalty on a debut. Not my business.
I hear that, but he's still cold, though.
Yeah,
you can still use him, though. You can still use him. Now you're talking about Baleba.
That's a different conversation. I didn't say he wasn't cold. I just said that maybe the debuts aren't there.
So you can't be giving man them backhanded compliments talk about Baleba, but Caicedo and Lavia turned you man down.
And everyone talks about Rice the first time he saw a Champions League ball when he was holding the ball.
I hear that, but Rice isn't Lavia or Caicedo. He's not, though. Do you know what I mean?
But as I said, we'll say what we need to say. I can talk about Kai Spice. He has a bad game. If Gravenberch stunk up yesterday, I wouldn't hear the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
In fact, I wouldn't hear the end of it. I would not hear the end of it if Gravenberch stunk out today.
No, I hear it. We need to talk about Chelsea though, because Matisse didn't even stay for the smoke, you know. Man sent the raid and Matisse dipped. You know them was there. Cowardly behavior, blood.
I'm sure you see when Caicedo gave away that penalty. I'm pretty sure I saw Matisse's glasses fog up. I know his glasses fogged up. I know he's
a coward, you know.
You know when you wait, where's the shit? You know when the glass is fog and you got the little tissue
bro.
You know when the glass is fog and you do this one. You do this one,
bro. Bro, it's peaking.
I saw Matisse go this. He did that one. He did this one because I promise you, he didn't know what he was seeing. I said to these man, that's crazy. I said to these man, stop parading that Destructo disc that you won in the summer. Stop parading it and stop putting it on the level of the Champions League. Lewis has been wearing that belt and it's getting musty.
Mm.
He hasn't taken it off in 5 months. It's getting musty. These men are talking about world champions, putting it on the level of the UCL. Well, you man have just gone
It
on.
can't be on the
real
UCL level. It can't be.
Can't
You know what I mean?
be. It can't be. It can't be. Do you know what I'm saying? And yes, I said Destructo disc. That's what I said. Beyblade, Destructo disc, whatever you don't want to call it, bro. Rasengan, whatever, Kame, whatever you don't want to call it, blood. I don't care what anyone says. It's a nice trophy. It looks cool. It has a little weight with the world on it. But you know, world and Europe. I understand world is bigger than Europe. But when you go back a real European giant, you can't go Allianz with Tosin Adarabioyo at the back. What do you think
crazy.
this is?
Tosin and Chalobah, bro. And these were the same ones that were turning their nose up at the Little Euro, you know. Who was that? Don?
And Maignan.
Was that Don? Don was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Them man won't get into their team and that. That's what them man were talking about. Them man turn up with them scrubs. Hey, brother. Hey, bro. Don, you might be hiding in the chat. Where are you?
Bro,
Where are you, bruv? Show yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because man was trying to disrespect Euro and Delete, you know, when you got flipping Tosin and Chalobah at centre back, bro. That's obnoxious behavior, bruv.
Bro, I'm trying to understand, how these men can spend 2 billion and glorify. And how about this? If Arsenal went and won the Club World Cup, I'd understand why they parade it like it's the UCL. Because they've never been at the pinnacle, they've never reached the promised land. They've never reached Heaven's gates. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea what that feeling's like. No idea. They just hate from the outside and think they can talk about it. When they reach like, so if they won the Club World Cup, I'd understand the shades. I'd understand the belt. I'd understand the we're world champions. Where were the world champions? Do you know? I know Chelsea went to Bayern Munich. We're world champions. Shut the fuck up, man. You know when you get slapped in your mouth mid-sentence.
And it could have been like 5 or 6, you know.
Brother, what Elise done to Kuka, brother. You see what I'm saying when it comes to levels? You man thought you could rock up to the Alliads with silver cards in your back line and think Kane weren't going to take a selfie with the match ball. So what, Kane weren't going to take a selfie with a match ball? Like this. Kane doing this one.
Oh yeah, man said silver cards, you know. Bro,
Like,
it's true, cuz.
bro,
You get me? Nah.
I'm bringing on silvers off the bench and running silver cards in defense. What are you doing?
Nah, it's bad, man.
What are you doing? And claiming world champions. Where were the world champions at the Allianz? Man got shown levels.
That is facts, bro.
And these men didn't even have Lucy. They didn't even have Jamal. Said weren't even playing. Understand? They didn't even have Jamal. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, for you, man, innit? You Chelsea, man. I hope this has brought you, man, back to earth. And maybe I kind of understand why they parade the Club World Cup, because it was only last year you was in the Conference League. Like, I think some people forget it was only last year you were playing B36, Noah FC, NQ49, the Wi-Fi passwords and that. It was only then you man were playing in Azerbaijan. It was only then you had away days in Malta. So why now do you think you can go from away days in Malta to the Allianz with silver cards and think you can talk? And the worst thing is, man, we're disrespecting Bayern like they don't have Kane and Elise.
Nah, for real. Bro, every Chelsea fan I spoke to was confident. That they were just going to go to Bayern and just win, bro.
But who do you lot think them man are? Who do you think you are to think you can rock up to the cauldron? Nah, and this is mad because even if I was going Allianz, I'll be going I'll be going, yo, it's not the Bayern of old, but yo, we're going Allianz, you know. We gotta pull our socks up. Otherwise, you could blink and be 2-0 down. At any moment. You know what I'm saying? At any moment, you can be 2-0 down. You see it? So, as I said, because Chelsea deep down, they know the level, they know their actual level. They know their actual level. So maybe that's why they're parading the Club World Cup the way they are. You know, I couldn't believe I heard Lewis speak about the UCL and the Club World Cup in the same breath. I couldn't, for the life of me, for the life of me, I couldn't understand it. Do you know what I'm saying? With Al Khabib, Al Hilal, sorry, Al Hilal and them, man. And who was it? It was Al Hilal. It was all the Saudi teams were in there, the Brazilian Palmeiras and that. And bro, so his and all of them teams. Don't get me wrong. I like seeing them play against European teams.
I swear Messi's team was in it, and that can't be when you got fucking Miami FC
Messi's team beat Palmeiras 2-1. I think they beat Palmeiras 2-1.
Yeah, that ain't no major.
When Suarez done the ump and barge and slapped it bins on the half volley at like 39. You know what I'm saying? But as I said, yeah, I hope Chelsea fans understand the level now, innit? Because you can speak about Liverpool as much as you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to speak about a £160 million player, which I welcome that chat. I welcome that chat because he hasn't lived up to the price tag as early as he should do. And I was on Caicedo from day one. So the game is the game. But let's keep the game as the game. And let's talk about why Enzo's still stuck in the mud after 2 years and he cost 105 million. Let's talk about that price tag. Let's talk about that price tag. Why is it 75 million
pounds? I've been saying it. Don wants to warn me over this Enzo thing. This is not the hill that you want to die on, Don.
You don't die on this hill. And by the way, it's a very expensive hill. It's a very expensive hill because where was again Wesley Fofana?
Brother, apart from box crashing, he offers nothing.
Do you know what I'm saying? Enzo was stuck in the mud. Stuck in the mud once again. We're talking of £160 million player. What about the £150 million player? What about Kai Sinat? What about Kai Spice? Speak to me about him. Because man, them are telling me the second he touches champs, man, are gonna understand he's gonna bruck up Pedri and that. Man says he's gonna bruck up Pedri and them man there. He gonna bruck up Lima and that. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? Help Cole Palmer. Help him. Help him. Because that finish was nasty. That was a roof.
And bro, the maddest thing is, when I was doing a watch along, I was saying literally, Cole Palmer's the only player they can rely on to win a game. The only one.
Yeah, and they lost out on Xavi Simons to Spurs. To Spurs, bro. They needed that 10. And now I'm hearing Buenanotte talk. Fuck off, man. 2 billion and you're bring 2 billion and you bought in Gittins, Garnacho, Buenanotte.
It's crazy.
And Delac.
Yeah, it's not it, bro. You know what I mean? Like when we was breaking it down, they got bare fillers in their squad, if we're being honest. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro. There's not a lot of real, genuine quality in that squad. Bro, do you know what I'm saying? Reece James and Cucurella, yeah. Cucurella most recently, Reece James I rate extremely highly. Like one of the best players in the Prem, highly. Is how highly I rate Reece James, so fairs. Him and Cucurella, Caicedo and Palmer.
They play there. Those and I
rate João Pedro as well.
Yeah, them 5.
That's 5 men. The whole squad, you know.
5 man, bro.
That man can vouch for and say, you know what, these are real drillers. Everyone else is meaty. I'll be honest.
Yeah. And these men are talking about, I don't rate Kim Min Jae, Jonathan Tar's just come in, he ain't that good.
5 man for a 2 billion.
Upamecano's a bozo, which he is. Do you know what I'm saying? Man had a lot to say about Bayern's back line without looking at your own.
Man said Super Saiyan Brighton. You know?
Super Saiyan Brighton, bro, is dark.
Hey, that's crazy.
I'm telling you, as you said, Chelsea have bare filler episodes. Nothing's canon. Always veering up. Nothing. It's bare filler episodes. I'm telling you, they're just NPCs. Just guys that are a little bit technical and you can go, you're right. Yeah, he's all right. What about the game changers? What about them? I don't see many of them. I like João Pedro. I like Cole Palmer. And that link up going to get them top 4 alone. Do you get it? That's going to get them top 4 alone.
Lavia's cold, but bro, listen, he's sick now. You can't count him. I'll be honest. Lavia's there, Martial, blood. You can't count him. I'll be honest. Yeah. Like, even when Martial was at the club, he was like one of my favorite players. But when I was talking about our best players, I couldn't even mention him with a straight face.
It's our Sturridge, isn't it? As well.
Yeah, I just couldn't mention him because I know he's not available. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So man's not really there. Like, man can't, bro, Lavia's cold, but he's not available. So man can't even mention him.
Yeah. Like, yeah. And here's the thing. the wickedest thing is that, like, Chelsea, yeah, they win a lot, and I always respect their DNA of winning trophies. But in the new regime, they've won a Conference League and a Club World Cup in the 3 years of the regime, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that's already a
and they've made more bad signings than good signings. But
exactly
because
and
they've won 2 trophies, people are seeing it as a success. And this is why I keep saying to United fans as well, our owners have only been in for 18 months. So when man are doing the madness here and saying, oh my God, it's going so badly, and then a lot of man reference what Chelsea are doing and saying, oh, Chelsea are so ruthless. They are very, very ruthless. But when you're signing 3 players one summer and then selling 2 of them the following summer, that's not good recruitment. I don't care what anyone says.
That's higher than Fire FC. Not like the reason the Chelsea model under Roman was ruthless, but they brought in game changers while being ruthless. That's the difference. Chelsea aren't really bringing in game changers. Like, as I said, yeah, Caicedo's the best one in terms of the game changers. Cole Palmer was like a bro. Chalobah
Comments crazy. It's true though. This is their defense, and
Yeah,
Don
they
saying
ain't
he won't
serious.
take the lit and Euro.
They ain't serious, man. They're not serious. They're telling me Sanchez is improving. What does it mean if you're improving to a level that's not good enough? You see what I'm saying? That like the level that Sanchez is not. These man turning those up at Maignan, you know, at Kudus, at Xavi Simons, compared to what they've got. That is unforgivable.
Oh, when Xavi Simons went to Spurs, bare the man were like, oh yeah, it's calm. I was like, really?
What?
Like, bro, them man were kind of like, oh, bruv, you prioritize Garnacho.
Do you know why they're lying to you? Because the only reason they were happy with Garnacho or okay with Garnacho or content with Garnacho coming to Chelsea was because they thought they was getting Simons. That's why. They was okay with the Garnacho thing because it's like, oh, well, if we get Simons, then Garnacho can just be part of the squad and just play hit nigga damn minutes. Fair enough. That's why. So they can never downplay the fact that they didn't get the chain popped.
A man told me that Tosin, yeah. Remember when he signed Tosin and they gave him 110 or 120 grand a week? Because we were looking at Tosin, yeah, as a squad player, and we offered him some little bit of money. And then Chelsea put him on 100 and something. And they said, oh, it's a minor, he's a free signing, he's going to be a squad player. This bread's starting in the Champions League.
You know what Don told me, word for word, bar for bar? That he's bringing in experience. Don told me
this bread was starting for Fulham. What experience?
That's what I said. He said it was experience. He's experienced in finishing mid-table. That's what he's experienced with. Do you get it? You are better off getting Bassi.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
You're better off getting Calvin Bassi.
Hey, bro, listen. Man said, oh, he's good to have in the dressing room experience. What's man talking about?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man knows how to put together a playlist for the dressing room. What experience?
How old is Tosin?
Like 26 or something, I think.
How old is Tosin, bro? How old is he? He's 27. He's about to turn 28. He turns 28 next week.
Yeah, bro. He's a young prospect like Rashi and them, man. You know?
Like Lingard and that.
Hey, bro, man said he's the Lingard of centre backs.
He's like, you man, do you want shuffle or playlist?
Bro, it's crazy.
Shuffle it. Allow me, man. Fucking allow me, man. Only club that can spend 2 billion and talk about only challenging for the league. Fucking
nah, it's crazy, man. 27-year-old prospect, you know the way there. That's gangster.
27-year-old prospect. They said they don't want Donnarumma because his wages are too high. And you know what I'm saying? Maignan injury prone. Yeah, you stick with Sanchez, you flipping fools. How do you spend that much money and don't address a top centre back, a top goalkeeper, and a top striker? And you want to talk about, you want to be in the same conversation as Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. The thing is, yeah, to think that Garnacho was more important than a goalkeeper and a centre back for them. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm losing my fucking mind, bruv.
This is what I'm saying. I'm going mad. But then there are Chelsea fans that will say, "Oh, but Rants, I gave the window a 4 out of 10. I said the window was a 3 out of 10. So why'd you keep talking about being world champion, saying you're going to challenge for the league then? You can't do both.
Can't lie, Lewis, bro. You need to put the belt in the freezer now.
Put it in the. Hey,
it needs to go in the freezer now. Man, need to preserve that. You get me?
bro.
Now I've put that in the freezer because, bro, after what happened to you, man, yesterday, I can't lie. You need to put that down.
You get it, bro. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, that's just what it is. How can you sit there and rate your window a 4 and then talk about challenging for the league? So you must rate your players very highly already. Then you must do. You must rate your players very, very highly. But if you rate your players this highly, you was in the Conference League last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I'm one of the first people to praise Chelsea when they do something well. When them man done the 74 charges thing on bus case, I was the first one to say, you man are on a hating thing. These man are the final boss of busing case. They're the final boss. As a business, you can't trump Chelsea, bro. They're just too good. They run it in the Vault Tower, in Bowley's Vault Tower and that. They're too good. They're too good. When Chelsea start kicking ball, I'm the first to say they done their thing. But what I will not hear is them man openly disrespect Bayern Munich when you were playing Servette. 6 months ago, you were playing Servette. You've gone from Servette to the Allianz. Respect your journey, bro. Respect your journey. Big man team, respect your journey. You know what I'm saying? Man aren't remembering the grind. They're not remembering the grind. And it's getting me mad. They're moving like them rappers that went to private school, bro. It's getting me mad now. No, it's just actually getting me mad.
But guys, this is why, and I know there'll be United fans in here. This is why I say, when man say, oh, you're twerking for Ineos and that. No, bruv. We're football fans. We're all football fans here. All you guys in this chat, we watch all the teams and you man are here. It's the same names. There's Chelsea man, Liverpool man, Spurs man in here. Bro, I even had Sheffield Wednesday man in the chat yesterday when we was watching them in the Champions League. When I say United's owners have been in here for 18 months, yeah, and the 2 summer windows we've had is better than the shit that these men have done for 3 or 4 years. I don't know how long Chelsea's owners have been there. It's too early to be crashing out, yeah? It's way too early. They're not going to get everything right, but they've got a lot of things right, bro. Because if we was in the Champions League tomorrow, we wouldn't be there with Tosin and Chalobah. You know what I'm saying? We'll be there with Mazraoui, De Ligt, and Euro. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We just saw Tosin get duked by Josh King. Yeah, he got away with it.
Bro.
It then happened. He then got in a one-on-one with Sharda, and he got bun up again. And you man thought Harry Kane, of all people, you thought Harry Kane, Gnabry, Diaz, Olise, you man thought, oh yeah, this is the team we're gonna disrespect. Yeah, that's the guy with it. What are we doing?
This is what I'm saying. Brother, them man got Gittins, yeah, got Nacho and Neto. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, come on now. Do you know what I mean? Even if we're short in attack, at least we got Sesko, Xerxes, Cunha, Mbumo, Ahmad. I'd rather have them 5 than the man that I mentioned. So, as much as, cool, it's not perfect here. It's not perfect here at all. But looking at Chelsea as the team that are doing so well, yeah, and that look at what Chelsea are doing. No, if you actually look at what they're doing, they're not doing as much.
And what they've spent.
Brother, they've spent loads, and bro, like their team, that doesn't look like a 2 billion squad. The fact that we don't have them as favourites to win the league after spending 2 billion, whereas Liverpool, on the other hand, this window, they spent 300 mil or something like that, yeah, and people are saying, rah, they're going to win everything. But Chelsea spent 2 billion and we're not saying they're going to win anything.
This is again, rants. And this is why I talk about Chelsea are the only team who can get away with this type of murder. They're the only team. You see the popularity points. You see the popularity table that I hate to talk about. Chelsea are not as high on that popularity table as you think. Because if anyone else spent 2 billion, there will be no context. There will be zero context. as I said, Liverpool
But they're like,
spent
yeah, but look how
nothing.
much we've made. Brother,
Yeah,
you still spent 2 billion. It doesn't matter how much you've made.
I'm sorry.
If you
We
give me
sold-
2 billion, yeah, if you give me 2 billion, even if it's not 2 billion net, yeah, if you give me 2 billion pounds, I am building the most fucking formidable squad in the league, bro. Man, I'm not gonna want to play against my team if you give me 2 billion to spend.
This is what I'm saying. And then they'll be like, yeah, but we spend it on young players. That's your business. We're not here to tell you how to spend your money. The bottom line is you had the money, blood. No one told you to open up a kindergarten. No one told you to open up a nursery. When you could have been sitting there with a secondary school or a
It's
university.
because they weren't signing players to win stuff. They were signing players to make
profit.
money.
Yes, to profit.
That is why.
No, this is what I'm
That's the
saying.
reality. Whereas Liverpool are signing man to do stuff now. This is why they're paying this money. That's the reality. When you buy a player for now, you are gonna have to spend 100 million. You are. You spent 100 million on Enzo, but that wasn't a now situation.
Rants, I don't even know if we've spent 2 billion in the last 10 years. Can someone get the numbers up? Have Liverpool how long has it taken for Liverpool to reach the 2 billion mark? Because by the way, we haven't even got to the one. I think we haven't got to the 1 billion since Klopp joined. By the way, I think we're just shy or just over. I think Isak took it just over. You know what I'm saying? And I hate talking about the look what we made. Well, Liverpool's net. Look how much we sold this window. Yes, we spent 400 M's. We sold like 200 M's or something like that. So we also sold heavy this window. So I'm not trying to hear Klopp was 800 M's. Yeah, Klopp was 800 M's. Then it's 1.2 billion now in the last.
Yeah, but Klopp was there for 9 years, no?
Yeah, 9 years, bro. He was there for 9 years.
So he spent less than 100 million a season.
This is my point.
Yeah,
this is my point. So if everyone could talk about even City spending 180 in January and like 180 in the summer and also whatever it was for the summer for Man City and us spending 400, Arsenal spending 250. This club, how much did Chelsea spend this window?
I'm not sure.
How much did they spend? I need to know the money.
And this is facts, Joe. This is 100% facts. But this is what I'm saying. They're playing football like the stock market. You know the ones, but football don't work like that. This is what I'm trying to say. They're looking at footballers as assets instead of footballers. And this is why you're not going to win nothing really substantial because you have to look at footballers as footballers.
I'm not having that. What do you mean all that chat after one loss is mad? You man have chat for me for winning games.
Facts.
For the way I'm winning games. You man are talking to me for the way I'm winning games after telling me I need to win everything because I spent 400 million. When you man have spent 2 billion, are losing games, dropping points, the world champions, and want to say, the one game talking like this is kind of mad. Don't punch it. Don't punch a blam 6'6" you and then say, getting angry at me after me banging you in the face is mad.
335.
What are you talking about? 335. No one's talking about.
Ain't that near enough Ain't that near enough what Liverpool spent though?
It's like 80 million off me. That's like 80 M's off.
Yeah, I can't lie. Give me Liverpool's window over Chelsea's any day.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You have, oh my God.
300 million and you got Garnacho and Gittins to show for it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And Buonanotte.
And Quenda and that.
Yo, that's brazy. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? João Pedro's the only thing, that they did in that window that man don't need a slap in the head for.
I can't believe it.
Fuck me. We had a better window than Chelsea.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
Oh, yeah, and CISO as well, blood. What the fuck?
What the hell?
I'm trying to work out what they spent all that money on. But Gittins was like 45 mil or something, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like 40, he's about 45.
Yeah.
Garnacho was about 40 altogether. Ugh. Yeah, that's nasty.
That is mad.
Yeah, the Hato, I haven't seen him play, so I ain't even going to say nothing on him. He might be good. I've heard he's decent.
He started against Swing. He started against Brentford.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
Did we watch that game, the Brentford game?
Like, I can't believe it, bro.
Did we do a watch along for that? I think we did do a watch along for that. I didn't even recognize him. I didn't notice him. Yeah, and I watched the game, so that tells you. So I wasn't impressed. Let's put it that way, because I watched it. So that tells you, bro. I watched the whole game. So there you go. The fact that I didn't even recognize, man, just a random IC3 at the back. You know them, man. Probably thought he was toasting or something. I don't know. You get me? But there you go. Yeah, you man got cooked, man. I can't lie, man.
I'm understanding how dark, toasting at the Allianz is, because now he's gonna do an interview in 8 years' time saying how he played Kane at the Allianz, fam. You know, like when I don't even want to say, when the man are doing interviews and they're talking about that one appearance they had in like a World Cup qualifier
in the Champions League and that, yeah,
they're talking about that one, and that's not a diss, in it. It's just that for the level they were at, for them to have that one appearance is a mazza, and big them up for that. But that's that's what toasting is for Chelsea. That's his level, innit? That's his level, bro.
Nah, I hear that
level, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really on Chalobah as much, because Chalobah's actually can be deep. Chalobah's actually all right.
Nah, he's decent. Chalobah's like a decent squad player at a team like that, because he's come through the ranks. Someone like a Chalobah is the kind of player that, you know what I mean, that you have in your squad. Like, obviously, I'm not comparing him. He's not the level of like a Wes Brown or something like that. But I mean, a player like that comes through. Comes through your youth team, and you just have them in the squad, and they're a good squad player to have. Do you know what I'm saying? To keep like a bit, you know what I mean? A bit of the club standards, a bit of the club kind of familiarity. You have those players around, like good pro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I say a similar thing with Joe Gomez. Good pro to have. If he wasn't as injury prone, quality wise,
someone like Gomez, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can have those players. You don't have too much verbal. They carry themselves properly or whatever. But like, I think when Mandem saw Twanzebe do the Mazza against PSG, Mandem took it personally and tried to take it to a whole new level, fam. Kind of forgotten how long ago that was, how much of an anomaly it was. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like, I for me, like, and this is it. We're not even saying Chelsea are completely rubbed. I'm still saying they finished fourth, maybe even third if City don't pull up their socks. But if you think you are going to win the Champions League with Tosin and Chalobah as your centre backs, with Badia Shill, and Wesley Fofana and them, man, in the mix as well.
Yeah,
you must have been sipping on some Scotch bonnet blood. I don't know, like you must be out of your goddamn mind. Do you know what I'm saying? You must have been drinking cigarettes, fam. Because I thought.
Nah, it's crazy.
I'm talking smoking Magnums and drinking vapes. That you must be out of your mind,
bro. I hear you. You know what I'm saying, bro? I think top four is even looking, brother. I can't lie. That I trust their manager to miss top four, bro. I trust him, you know, because every time I feel like he's got it, he changes it. You know the ones I'm seeing. Even though I like Reece James, now all of a sudden I'm seeing this Reece James midfield thing that he's trying to do. And listen, I like Reece James, innit? He can play there, but man shouldn't be making a habit of playing him there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. I feel like he could find a way to kind of bottle the fourth place, man.
Not a midfielder. He's a right wing back / right centre back / right back.
He can play midfield. Don't get me wrong, but the thing is,
and they can't play midfield.
This manager, 1 minute, the manager 1 minute is Cole Palmer down the middle, then he's on the right, and then we'll see him on the left. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if you see Garnacho on the right. But like, this manager just decides to do random things at the most random times. Like, I don't understand. It's like, if something's working for you, just stick with it, bruv. But he doesn't. Like, he likes to tinker, innit? And I don't know what I'll go on for, man. I don't know. Like, Chelsea fans will tell you, he just changes things for no reason. Like, bruv, when I started seeing Cole Palmer on the left wing, I was like, bro, somebody talk to this guy. Because there's no reason why Cole should ever be out on the left wing, like, ever. I don't care what you have going on here. That's not supposed to be an option. He's your best player. Your best player. I have said that Garnacho is better on the right. I think he is, but they didn't buy him to play him on the right, bro. They've got Neto and Cole Palmer, 2 left footers. They don't need Garnacho on the right.
I never
like,
thought
for no
I'd say
reason.
this. I never thought I'd say this. It's looking like getting rid of Noni was a nah. Let me not.
Nah.
Let me
And
not.
Jackson as well. They
And let me
downgraded
not.
their attack.
Hey, it's looking like
Brother, Noni and
I'd rather
Jackson is
have
better
Noni
than
as a-
Gittins
as
and
a-
Garnacho. Tell
I'd
me I'm
rather have-
lying.
Huh?
Noni and Jackson is better than Gittins and Garnacho. Tell me I'm lying, bro.
Yeah, it is. Of course.
Man downgraded their attack. Brother, it's crazy. That's what they did.
All I'm saying is, yeah,
That's what they did.
if you're talking about swapping Noni for Esteval, I can hear that.
See, that's different. Esteval.
different.
But Esteval was coming in anyway.
Yeah, Esteval was already here. So you could have kept Noni, and we was hearing Noni on the left wing demon. So Noni on the left, compared to maybe what we're seeing from Gittins, as I said, we'll give him more
See, them
time.
man try to bring Esteval in the conversation to soften the blow.
Wait,
Listen,
and
we're just talking
Sancho.
about the brothers that came in, innit?
And Sancho, we're forgetting Sancho. Rants,
Downgrade. They lost Sancho, Jackson, and Madueke.
Yeah. For Garnacho, Gittins, and who?
And Esteval. Bro, that's a downgrade.
Jackson's better than that.
I say, nah, I'm not going there, innit? I like the lap still. But
Jackson,
I hear it. You get me? But,
the
bro,
lap's a better
can't
gunman.
lie, it's a downgrade.
The lap's a better striker. The lap's a better gunman.
Yeah.
But what Jackson's
a better footballer. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it.
What Jackson gave their attack, for me, like, you got to remember, yeah, and you got to remember, yeah, you see how, like, Liverpool fans are emotional. You see how Man United fans are easy to be strung along. You know how Arsenal fans are you know how every fan base has their buzzword. Not every fan base has their buzzword. For me, Chelsea fans, they switch between the love and hate thing at the speed of light. Levi Colwill was a walking.
Yeah, they hated that you.
They hate. I word to you, I know certain man slipped up. I know.
Yeah, 100%. He had the John Terry number, everything.
I'm telling. Hey, I know Levi. Hey, they were. You get it? Pitchforks in it, batting your hatches and that. You know what I'm saying? But and then all of a sudden, he became the most loved player in their team. Jackson, first half of last season,
they blame Pochettino for the hate that he was getting.
You know it weren't even, it was only 9 months ago Jackson was being called the best striker in the league.
It's crazy.
And I was saying Jackson was one of the best in terms of the form he was on. These man were talking.
Yeah, Jackson was cooking.
When Jackson was cooking 10 months ago, he's now on loan as a meme. Do you see what I'm saying? How someone can go from zero to hero and hero to zero in this Chelsea team. And that's amongst the fan base and the hire and fire from their hierarchy. There's no consistency in that club. Unless you're Cole Palmer or Caicedo. There's no consistency at the way either you're looked at or the way that you're perceived by the management and the hierarchy of the club. You know what I'm saying? So when you're playing for Chelsea, tomorrow could be your last day and you don't even know it.
No, fact.
Tomorrow could be your last day.
Nah, what's going over there is crazy, innit? What's going on over there is crazy, but you know what I mean? Certain men are going to be shameless. You know what I'm saying? And I don't usually comment on people's videos, but I see CB crashing out after the game yesterday. I had to let him know, bro, you man needed Eden Hazard yesterday. You see the way man's disrespecting Hazard, talking about Mason Mount got more Champions Leagues and all of that. I said, bro, you could have done with Hazard yesterday when your guy shat the bed. Your guy fucking Enzo, blood. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm had to remind him, bro. What are you doing? Man's outside in Munich, you know.
I hear it.
10 toes in Munich. Watching your team get touched up, bro. It's crazy work. You
got to remember as well, though, that even Hazard in the Champions League weren't very good, but he would have done better than what they had. Bro, Hazard would have, you know what I'm saying? He would have just done his thing, what he needed to do. But here's the thing. So now you look at, yes, it's one game. Chelsea will win other Champions League games, but just know you man's level in it. You man focus you got PSG off the park, and I know your fucking levels, man. As I said, stop. I was gonna say stop smoking cigarettes, stop drinking cigarettes, fam.
Oh
So
yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. You man, get these lights up as well. We need 600 lights. We got over 1,200 in here. And bro, man asked what about Man United's recruitment. Is it closer to Roman or fucking Clear Lake? I'll be honest. Our recruitment just looks a lot more targeted. I think Roman done the fantasy football thing with Chelsea, innit? Like he was a football fan with money. That's what I liked about Roman, because he would buy the football fan signings. Like man went and got Torres from Liverpool because Torres was mashing work at Liverpool. Like he didn't use a scouting system. He was like, yo, this youth smashing work. I want him. I don't care if I'm going to pay over the odds for the bread. And it didn't work out, innit? Man got Shevchenko, because Shevchenko used to be a bad man, but he didn't get bad man Shevchenko. He got old man Shevchenko. You get me? But he tried a thing, bro. But like he was getting names, blood. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like his scouting was like, yo, who's doing something somewhere? Run them some bread.
Crespo and that.
Crespo, what's his name? They got the Dutch brer as well. The fuck's his name again?
Dutch brer, which
the other striker. He died though. The brer that played with Van Persie. Kesman. Mateo Kesman. Like, you know them ones there. Man was going for all these breads, blood. Do you know what I mean? Like, so he was just like, yo, whoever's bagging goals in whatever league, I'm gonna go get them. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was on. Like, Eto, man done the bait thing.
As well. Eto.
Yeah.
Higuain on
the bait thing. He was in the Dutch league. Oh, it's Yugoslavian. Oh, yeah, of course he was. Mateo Kesman, yeah. But yeah, he was in bruv, Balak, all these breads, the names, the Balak thing was crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Man was like, let me just dash money at Balak. Like that's what he done. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that is what he done, bro. He was like, who's doing well? Dash money over there. He done the football fan thing. So I rate it. Do you know what I'm saying? I actually rate it. I would want my team to do that.
Man got Higuain and thought it was the same Higuain.
But that's what I mean, because the name was slapping.
It was crash out Higuain.
Yeah, the name was slapping though. This is what man need to understand. So that's how he was recruiting. I'm glad Man United don't recruit like that now. Our recruitment seems targeted. Even the fact that
Morata was a name. Morata was a
name.
Yeah,
he was a name. Even the fact that we only went for Belaba in midfield. And because we couldn't get him, we just didn't buy a midfielder. I rate that. Klopp done the same thing. Like Klopp went in for, I think, Van Dijk, couldn't get him, and he said, cool, I'll circle the block. Because that was the centre-back he wanted. You know them, and that's what man need to do. Like, man don't just sign players for the sake of signing players. Go get the player you want. Like, United actually got their number one target, yeah, in the positions they wanted to get them for the first time. Most of the time, if man can't get someone, it's like, oh, we'll just go get someone else and that. And it's all dead, bro. Look at the amount of managers that have complained. Jose complained, Van Gaal complained, they never got their first choice players. United gave them someone else. So I like the fact that we wanted Cunha. We knew from before the season ended we wanted him, got him. In Mbumo, we wanted him, we got him. We didn't say, oh, you know what, it's too expensive, we're going to go get a cheaper version of Mbumo. No, we got him. Even though we think we paid more than we wanted to pay, but we still paid it. I respect that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Sesko's a player that we've been scouting for 4 years. They went and got Sesko. And we could have got cheaper strikers than Sesko. We could have. So it's one of them ones where they decided that's what they wanted, so they paid the bread. Same with the goalkeeper as well. They wanted that goalkeeper. We could have went and got Martinez, which would have been the safer option. But my man was like, nah, we trust our scouts. We're going to get this goalkeeper. So I'm happy with what we did. Even with Delit and Mazraoui as well. Like, we knew we were going to sign them, bruv. And it took like 3-4 weeks to get the deal done. But we got who we wanted. Same with Lenny Euro. We went toe-to-toe with Real Madrid for Lenny Euro.
My reservations about United and your players and that is it's a reflection of me just being balanced on what I'm seeing. The reason I'm calling out Chelsea is because I've called out Man United. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've called out multiple teams for the same reason. So when man are saying that, oh, it's an agenda, it's not an agenda. I've spoken about Man United's players and that I don't think the windows have been bad. I've said many times, I don't actually think on paper the windows have been tragic or anything like that. But at the end of the day, when
they've been consistently bad, Chelsea's.
Like when I look at Chelsea's windows, they've spent more money and they're a much better team than Man United. also because they have a much better manager. I'm not saying Enzo's the truth, but Enzo's he's a steady manager,
But
innit?
the thing is, I don't think Chelsea are a much better team than us. I think they're a much better coach team than us. I think if we had equal level managers, you're not seeing a big difference between Man United and Chelsea. I'll be real.
I think though, because I don't know. I think with the Chelsea and Man U thing, you man always have these stalemate type of games anyway.
Oh, always.
Like,
if we're talking about one-off games, yeah, that's different. I'm talking about
gonna,
as a squad right now. Squad of players, our squad of players, their squad of players. If we have a good manager, I would actually be way more confident than I am about this weekend. Forget the history.
I think Chelsea still have a better team than you, innit? I think, as I said though, in my opinion, in certain areas, they've weakened. I wouldn't have said that last year. I think last year I still would have said I think Chelsea are better than you, man. Player for player. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think we got a better attack and a better defense. They got a better midfield. So it's one of them ones.
You don't have a player as good as Cole Palmer in your team, though. It's one of them ones, isn't it? You don't have a player as good as Cole Palmer. Yeah, they don't have Cunha. Like Cunha and Mbeumo walk into their 11, innit? Like maybe it depends if Palmer's playing on the right, then Mbeumo doesn't walk in. But do you get what I'm saying? Innit? Like it would be
if Palmer's playing in the middle,
Cunha, Palmer, and Mbeumo.
Midfield three is better than our midfield three, regardless of what we put out. Palmer, Caicedo, and I don't rate Enzo like that, but Palmer, Caicedo, and Enzo, that midfield three is probably the best midfield three in the league. Because Vert's performing right now.
Maybe take Enzo out.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying as a free, because Verts ain't performing right now. So whether people like it or not, that midfield free, and especially if you put Lavia in there, if it's Lavia, Caicedo, and Cole Palmer, it's the best midfield in the league.
Yeah, that's cooking, isn't it? But this is what I'm saying. Like, I think if you've done a combined 11, you would find probably Man U centre backs in there. You know what I'm saying? You'd probably find Cunha in there. You throw Cunha in there as well. I think Chelsea win with the wing backs. Chelsea win with the midfield. And yeah, it would be like 7. It would be like 7. No, it would be 6-5 or 7-4.
Yeah, it's close. 6-5 maybe. You know what I mean? It's close either way.
Actually, I'll say 7-4. The team, the players that get into Chelsea's team are the 2 centre backs. I mean, even if you had a competent goalkeeper, I'd throw it. But like Sanchez,
I'm putting Lomans in goal. Yeah,
over Sanchez, you're going
over Sanchez because Sanchez is a crash out. I'll be honest.
You're going mad. You don't see
Sanchez a crash out, bro.
You're going mad on that one. You're going mad.
I'm not taking Sanchez at Man United. If someone offered me Sanchez in the summer, for free, or said I had to pay 14 million for the Belgian, I'm paying 14 million. I'm not taking Sanchez for free, blood.
You're going mad. João Pedro gets in. It will be João Pedro, Palmer, Cunha, and Mbeumo would be the front four. That's what the front four would be. I've got no reason to put Sesko ahead of João Pedro, in my opinion.
No, I hear that. They haven't shown anything.
Yeah, but my point is that, as I said, that like we're talking about money spent. And for value for money, I just don't think Chelsea's value for money is very good.
I'm knocking my front door.
No, that's calm. But yeah, as I said, I'm just saying, value for money. I just don't think Chelsea have done enough. Jokes aside and that and whatever. Well, you man are putting 11s above Sanchez. You're mad. I didn't even rate Sanchez, but that's crazy. That's crazy. KN, you can't be putting Xerxes ahead of Pedro. I like Xerxes, but he's not going ahead of Yao. He's not going ahead of JP. Do you know what I'm saying? Similar profile to Xerxes and maybe Cunha in a way, but I'm not putting Xerxes over JP, but I like Xerxes. I think he performs better. He performs.
Bro, you know what it is, with football, You know what it is with football. Football doesn't work like that. Football's about balance. It's about profiles. It's about all these different things. Do you know what I'm saying? So even when you're isolating individual players in the midfield, you can get a more balanced and a better midfield with less talented players. Like you've seen Liverpool do it. So it's one of them ones. Like when you man were winning Champions Leagues, your midfield was about balance and profiles. It wasn't about overall ability.
That's what midfield is. Midfield.
Well, there you go. And it's the same with attack. As good as João Pedro is, he's not good enough to hold that whole attack together on his own. Like he's not. Do you know what I mean? That attack stinks. If we're being completely honest, it does stink. So it's one of them ones. Like man are relying on Cole Palmer on his own, really, to try and make things happen. And if he doesn't do nothing, it's looking like a long day, bro. So it's one of them ones where, as a collective, we have a better attack. As a collective, we have a better defense. It's just collective. But collectively, we are coached like absolute losers, bro. Like, this is the reality, bro. Like, the holes in our team and the way people run through our team is embarrassing. Like, even when man was saying, like, statistically, Chelsea have a really good defense and all these things, brother, I watched them yesterday. Bayern Munich were cutting through them, yeah, at will, bro. They could have scored 6 or 7 yesterday. That didn't look like a team that defends well. And I know it's Bayern Munich, it's not any team, but structurally, that team don't look like it's set up well to defend. I'll be honest, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what a well-structured team looks like when they're set up to defend, because we've seen it. We watch Arsenal pretty much every fucking week, bro. And even if they don't look like scoring, they don't look like conceding every time the other team has the ball.
Yeah.
Because that's what was happening yesterday. I'll be honest, that's what was fucking happening. So it's one of them ones where I believe that team there, I think they're also benefiting from the fact that the likes of us, I can't really throw Tottenham in that because Tottenham look like a lot better. I'd like to see them against Tottenham now to see how far they are apart from each other. But they're benefiting from the fact that Aston Villa have fallen off. You know what I mean? A few teams might have fallen off, bro. Because this Chelsea team, yeah, that just made top 4 really last season, because it looked like for one period that they wasn't going to make it. They don't look better. Man might say that it's early to say, or they're world champions and that, but bro, no one can look me in the face and tell me that this Chelsea team this season, what we've seen so far, looks better than what we saw last season. It looks like the same. It looks exactly the same.
It stinks, bro. It stinks.
It looks exactly the same. You know what I mean? A man said how many goals United scored this season. Again, that's not what we're talking about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Put the tampon away, mate. You know them, man. This is what it is. This is not what we're talking about. Don't come with them arguments around here. We're talking about your team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about your team. We're not talking about my team. I've spoken about my team. I speak about my team enough.
Your
team don't look better.
You were saying that.
Your team don't look better. Do you know what I'm saying? Relax yourself. Stop moving like that. It's crazy. Man are walking around world champion. My boy Lewis is walking around with a belt that needs to be surgically removed from man's shoulder.
I told you it's musty. I know this stuck to his skin. Bro, musty. I know the belt's stuck. The belt is stuck to his shoulder. Surgically removed this spot.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, man's doing all that, spending all that money, and then it's all mad. You got smoked yesterday. This
is what man said. World champions is crazy. Wow, that is.
You got smoked. Like, buying a tweet and are we the champions now? Man said I took your belt, you know.
No way they're buying tweet. Are we the champions now? Oh my god.
He said, are we world champions now? That's what they tweeted.
Because everyone knows the way these men are gloating about the world champion thing is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. How about this? It's almost as bad as the chill guy gimmick. You see, when Chelsea try to do the culture club thing, it just makes me die, fam. It just makes me die. When they do the culture thing, leave that to Arsenal and that. Leave it to like Arsenal and them man to do the culture thing. It's weird. It's mad weird when you man do it. Like, the chill guy thing was insane. Like, these man ran the chill guy gimmick to go 4 wins in 14. And 2 of them wins against Southampton and Leicester.
But this is what I'm saying. They're the same, bro. 4 wins in 14. But this is what I'm saying. A man are going on, like, man saying how many goals Man United scored. Bro, 4 wins in 14, bro. Brother, that's Man United form. That's what that is. And the man's got this chest now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Bro, I'll be real. It's crazy, innit? I'm just saying, watch out. Make sure you don't fumble that top 4.
5 games played, 2 draws, 1 loss.
Make sure you don't fumble that.
You get with 2 billion spent. I just don't know how someone could spend 2 billion and tell me I must win the quadruple. I must win the quadruple when you spent 2. You averaging 5 million a season under the new regime. Average 5 billion a season, 5 million a season. Sorry,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? And like, don't be like, oh no, Monts, it's not 2 billion, it's like 1.789. Shut up. Shut up, man.
It's true.
It's all the same. It's all the same. Man, them just say, oh, this is mad reactionary. This is mad reactionary.
But it's not though.
What's reactionary is that every player, every kick of a ball that my big money signings play gets magnified, rightly so. But you lot must not be, you lot don't, it's fine for you. It's fine. Yeah. Remember, it's the game. We gave Caicedo the spotlight and now he's shining. Big him up. You know what I'm saying? The game's the game. It took him a little bit of time, but he got there. Enzo's still playing stuck in the mud. You know what I'm saying? Enzo's still playing stuck in the mud. Wesley Fofana cost 75 million. He has the attendance level of Lavia. Lavia cost you, man, 60 odd million. We never see him play despite his quality. Mudrik's, do you get it? I ain't even need to talk on Mudrik. I ain't even need to talk on that. You get it?
I took drugs and got worse. You know that?
I don't.
I might take steroids and get worse. You know that? It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not even. Yeah, I don't even need to speak on Mudrik. You know what I'm saying on that one. You went and spent 50 million on just under 50 million on Gittins. You went and spent 40 million on Garnacho. Like you went and spent what? How much was Quenda? I know Quenda weren't cheap. How much was Quenda? Oh no,
probably like 60 or something like that.
How much was Quenda? How much was Quenda?
I think it was around 60 or something.
I don't know. I think it was like 40. I feel like it was 40. But I know Quenda weren't cheap. You know what I'm saying?
No, he couldn't have been cheap. He's sporting. 45,
yeah,
they're saying.
45, yeah.
40, 45, 50. It was probably 60, up to 52 million. So yeah, I wasn't far wrong though.
Fuck me, man. Cucurella weren't cheap, and he's a good one to be fair.
No, he was 60. Cucurella was 60. 60 back in the day.
Bro,
yeah.
As a left back.
Mm.
As a left back. How much did you not get Sanchez for? How much was Sanchez, or was he free?
No, he wouldn't have been free because he fell out with I think he fell out with the Zerbi or something like that. Right here, I think him and Trossard fell out with the Zerbi or something like that. They ended up.
He was 25 mil. By the way, Maignan was cheaper.
Oh, Fofana was bread as well. Like
75 M's.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? 75 M's.
For real, and they had Hall and Livramento.
This is mad. I can't believe it. Yeah, they had Hall and Livramento. This is mad. Disaster. That one. Disaster was like 50 M's. Badia Shield was like 30, you know?
Mm.
This is mad, man.
Oh, this is what I'm saying.
8 million.
This is what I'm saying, bro. So, bro, they have to hold the smoke. I'll be honest.
But they don't know. Again, remember, Rants, they're confused. They're confused about their identity because 1 minute it's world champions, the other is they're getting away with spending 2 billion and the expectations aren't the same. Mm. Which one is it? Are you the world champions? Or are you not as good as you say you are, so we shouldn't be going in on you as much?
Mm.
Which side of the coin do you want to be on? Where you get cornered at most things you do because you're a big club, or you want to be on the other side of the fence? Make a choice and stick with it. You know what I'm saying? Make a choice and stick with it. Don't pick when you want to be, you know, objective and when it wants to be, and you know, when it's the other, when it's all banter and that. You know what I'm saying? As I said, Lewis walks around with shades and a belt. You know what I'm saying? How can you go to Munich with a belt and then receive and then get the belt? Because that's what it was. It was belts to us. It was belts to us. He said, it's dark, man.
That's right.
I said, Kane, go get the belt. Hey, kids, man saw this one. That one. Everyone knew the game was going to end up with Kane like this. With the little Champions League, you know, the little Champions League man of the match thing.
Bro,
the man of the match, the good Champions League. Is that one? Everyone knew that's what it's gonna be. Oh, Jao Felix, 52 million. Forgot about that one. Nkunku, 60 million. Rants, we're missing ones. We're even missing ones out.
Brother, and Elise was cooking as well.
This is it. This is it, man. This is
What
it.
a player.
Yeah, man. Listen, I had to give Chelsea their cooking sesh. You know what I'm saying? Them man been getting away.
bro. They needed to hold that, bro. I'm saying they needed to hold that because all the chat, bro. They needed to hold that. I'll be honest.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say now, Rants, that don't lose to them now after this chat.
Hey, brother, I'll be real. Yeah, I need this manager out. So, like, Chelsea might actually need to play well. You know the way there. Because bro, they don't have a great record at Old Trafford, bro.
The record is dusty at Old Trafford. It's dusty.
That's what I'm saying. So they might actually need to turn up this weekend because.
What was the score last season? 0-0. Or one? Was it 1-1?
Or 1-1 or something. I can't remember, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know obviously they beat you last minute 1-0 with the Reece James pirouette cross last season. That was at their ground though, innit?
1-1, yeah.
That was at the Bridge.
Hold on, was that the Casemiro header or was that another game? The 1-1.
Bruno Pen and Caicedo.
What game am I thinking of with the Casemiro fucking header, bro? Like all them. Was that the season before?
I don't know. I remember there was a game where Chelsea created bare chances and you man just picked them off.
Oh, that was 2 seasons ago. The Cas header. Yeah. Yeah. So bro, all of these things just fucking go.
You got to remember 2 seasons ago, Chelsea were 13th in that.
For real?
Like, what? Man, them actually forget where they came from, you know.
Hey, bro, you see the way they talk, yeah? Brother, I swear down, yeah? Way
they've been through like 7 managers, they've been through like 6 managers.
Yeah, but bro, that makes me feel good, you know, because that means, yeah, you see where we are, yeah? That could change in like 6 months. This is why I'm calm. I understand what football's like. Like Chelsea were dead food like a couple seasons ago. Like they were so dead. And now they're world champions. This is what I'm saying. Man need to be patient. You get me? We could have a glow up like Chelsea's.
It's dark, man.
You get me? We could have a glow up like Chelsea.
Remember, it was all Potter and Poch and them, man.
Like, yeah, you're right. We have got Mason Mount, yeah. You're right. But he won't play when we get a new manager. I hear it. We don't have Palmer. That's correct. But Palmer's all you got. So, you get me? I'd rather not rely on one player, bro. Personally. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like our trajectory, yeah. I'd rather have our trajectory than yours, blood. I can't lie, because your recruitment stinks, bruv. You're going to hit a brick wall at some point. You will. Because you can't keep making shit signings like that and keep finishing in the top 4. Like, you can't. Like, 2 billion spent and your squad is barely a top 4 squad. Barely. Like, it's not good. So, it's one of them ones where if everyone else bucks up their ideas, you man might be in trouble. That's the reality. If us and Tottenham get our shit together, you're not a top 4 team no more. Not with your recruitment, not with your recruitment history. I can't lie. Your recruitment history is shambolic. So it's just one of those ones. Nah, bro, not patience with the manager. Hell no. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? But I can't lie, bruv. Chelsea's recruitment is embarrassing. This is what it is. Like, no one can be happy with that. So now we just need to wait and see, bro. We just need our new manager. But boy, if Chelsea finally got a win at Old Trafford, yeah, and it meant that guy was going to be sacked, it'd be a good time to get a fucking win. You know what I'm saying? But knowing Chelsea, they'll turn up and play shit and we'll beat them.
After drawing to Brentford and losing to Bayern, a draw.
Yeah, bro, they'll turn up and play shit and we'll beat them, you know? That's what will happen. And then man will start talking about, oh, Amarim's safe now.
I wouldn't mind that.
No, this is
I
what,
can't
bro,
lie.
like, I feel like this
it
is
might
gonna
be
happen.
a GG. Man, it might be a GGMU thing on Sunday.
Bro,
you know?
that's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it'll be just like Chelsea to turn up and play shit, blood. You know, and all of a sudden, man say, "Oh yeah, remember I told you we can beat anyone, bro." Because this is the shit that man are doing.
Listen, bomb squad. I'm here for the AA team. The AA team, Rants. Yeah, Amarim's army. Yeah, I'm calling on the AA team. Yeah, and guess what? How many points will that put you on? Because you're on 4 points. That put you on 7 points.
You put us on 7.
How about this? Chelsea on 8 points right now.
That's what I mean. We're 1 point behind Chelsea if we beat them. This is foolish.
That's what I'm saying. Bomb squad.
But that's what I'm saying, and it makes everything look good, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It makes everything actually look okay.
This is a GGMU thing this weekend. I think it.
Nah, bro.
Cunha. Is Cunha back? I need him back. Is Cunha back?
Nah, Cunha's not back, but they're not gonna rush him back. Like he's training, but they're not gonna rush him back for the Chelsea game. I don't think.
I'm alive, innit? I'm alive. There's a lot of big games this weekend. Merseyside derby, Arsenal, City, and listen, Haaland's got that look in his eye this year. Haaland's got that look in his eye.
Yeah, bro. He's heard the slander. He's heard it for sure.
He's definitely heard the slander. Some of the coaching. He's missing more sitters, but he's looking more dangerous in his all-round play at the moment. He's looking more dangerous in his all-round play. Like Arsenal gotta be. That's another one. Arsenal, City. Everyone expecting Arsenal to flog City. You know, be careful, innit? Don't underestimate City. And the thing is with Doku, yeah, is like he's not. For me, he's one of the wingers who brainless wingers, innit? You know the you know.
But that's what makes him dangerous.
Yeah, but
because there's no method to the madness.
Yeah, so this is the thing with Doku. If Doku gets 5 or 6 games, Doku's never had a time at City where he's been able to play 5 to 7 games and know he's going to get the 90 minutes or at least 85 and start every single game. He's never had that at City, you know.
Yeah,
it's always been, if he probably doesn't perform, he's probably not going to play next game, or he doesn't know if he's going to start next game. It's always in and out the team because they have no one else right now because of their injuries. Doku is playing every game probably for the next 3 games at least.
Yeah, because of injuries.
Yeah, and he's got the 2 assists against you guys. Be careful of Doku over these next 3-4 games, innit? Because now we're going to see a player who is going to be more confident. That doesn't mean it's not a reflection of his ability, because we know what Doku is. Yeah. But Arsenal have to be very, very, like, you just got to be wary because because of the form that Haaland's in, the pass don't have to be crisp, rolling on the floor for Haaland to just.
He's confident now.
Yeah, it could be a little janky pass, and he's probably just gonna slap it half volley bottom corner. You know what I'm saying? I still expect Arsenal to draw or win Arsenal, but you can't really count out City, man. I think it would be a bit silly to look at City as if they're, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I bet Arsenal man are being confident. Don't get it twisted.
They have a right to be, though.
You're saying who? Bare Arsenal man are confident, and I actually have Arsenal to edge that, bro. I think Arsenal can edge it with a set piece or something because City look vulnerable.
But Donnarumma can have one of them days. Now that they got actually and a competent goalkeeper who make saves, Donnarumma, look at the save he made from that Mbuemo volley.
That save was a joke.
That was a joke of a save. You know what I'm saying?
He gets down very quickly for someone that's
going in. Edison that's going in.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it does a joke of a save. So it'd be interesting to see what happens, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's true.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. Big up everyone inside. Let's get these lights up as well. We still ain't hit 500. We are at 80 away, so let's get those up.
What's your thing on Sorry, quickly.
Go on.
What was your thing on?
Yeah, we can't forget that. I'm back at 6 o'clock with Fight Talk, man. What Gyökeres? What are you telling me about Gyökeres? Obviously, same as Verts, innit? Arsenal are getting the wins, so no one's talking about the performances, but he's been shit. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's getting goals though.
Yeah. So they're speaking about him like he's a success. I think that's a bit far, but
he's been rubbish. But he's scoring goals, innit? Like when you're scoring goals, I think he got 2 in 1 game, innit? So
against Leeds,
yeah. So when you're scoring goals, no one's gonna question the performance. Ultimately, as a striker, if you're scoring goals, people are gonna overlook the performances, innit? But he hasn't been good. And even the last Arsenal game, when they took him off, they were better straight away, innit? I don't think that was a coincidence. I don't think it was a coincidence. They took him off and they scored 2 goals. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But it's a long season, isn't it? So I think the season will tell whether it's been a success or not. It was just like when Erling went to Man City, yeah, they were saying, he doesn't suit the play and all these things. He didn't. But then they ended up winning. And then because they ended up winning trophies, then you can't say whether it was a success or failure. If Arsenal don't win a trophy this season, it's been a failure because he was meant to be the missing piece. Not Zubamendi. Like it was the striker was the thing. And you could argue they said they wanted a striker and a winger. They've got Eze they're playing on the wing and they've got Madueke. So you've got your wingers, you've got your striker. You still don't win a trophy it's been a treacherous season. Like they need to win some. FA Cup minimum. And even that,
I
do you
hear
know
it
what I'm
still.
saying? Even
I hear
that, do you know what I'm saying? So, and even the FA Cup is a bit underwhelming, but they have to win the FA Cup at least. You know what I mean? That man can't tell me about, oh yeah, we'll just nick a League Cup with all the chat that I've been hearing. Nah, that's crazy. So, yeah, it's a no from me, bruv, so far. But you never know. Like I said, bro, as long as you're winning, man can't really chat to strikers for scoring goals, innit? Like, this is just what it is. But from what I've seen of him, he looks awful, man. You know what I mean? What are you saying anyway? Obviously, you got the better Swede anyway. You know them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. I want him to start on the weekend, man. I want him starting on the weekend. The only thing I say is that every time we play Everton, it's just minimum 2 injuries, bro. It's
Bro, are
always
you
casualties.
confident about that Everton game based on how they're playing? Because I think that's a banana skin for you, man.
It can be, but at Anfield, it's like, you know, the whole record thing. At Anfield, our record against Everton is actually very good.
I hear that, but my guy
You know what I'm
Grealish might
saying?
have something to say about that, bro.
He might do, and I even saw large parts of the Villa game. Everton actually look like a team that kick ball now. It's not just a thing.
Yeah.
They actually kick ball in that. So, but what made Everton so hard to play against from a derby standpoint was that
Was
when
that they
them
didn't
man
try play?
yeah, the fact that they didn't try play was the bully boy thing.
Oh, it's an early kickoff as well.
Yeah, 12:30.
Hey, that might be a slight Everton draw, you know.
I got a race back from London to go to get the watch along going, man.
It might be.
I'm racing back. But if we win that game though, Rants, that's 15 out of 15. And now I'm watching Chelsea. I'm watching Chelsea United. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching Arsenal and City. You get it? Now, all of a sudden, this
if you take care of what you're supposed to take care of, then you can put your feet up for the weekend.
And we're talking again. You can't openly say, yeah, boom, Arsenal are smacking these, man, or Chelsea are smacking these. These are games that can be very for long amounts of time in the game. You know what I'm saying? And if City, bro, if both games end up in a draw, do you know how Rants? This is when it looks that's when it now looks spooky. It's already looking spooky.
No, I hear
Chelsea, because that means Chelsea would be on 9 points, we'd be on 15 points.
Yes, the separation already is crazy.
Arsenal would be on 10 points, I'd be on 15.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying? City would be on what? 7 points, I'd be on 15.
Yeah, the space is crazy.
5, 6, 7, and 8 point gap game week.
Yes, I mind the gap thing already.
So that's why I'm saying this derby is like, it is absolutely imperative. Like it is a must. We must. I cannot tell you how much we must. The must. Do you know what I'm saying? Because in between that, we got Southampton in the EFL at Anfield. So I expect a heavy rotation, and then we obviously go away to Palace. So after Palace, we have Chelsea and Man United back to back, Bridge, and then we welcome you lot at Anfield. So it don't really, you get it. Like that October period is mad. Away to Galatasaray, away to Chelsea, at home to United, away to Frankfurt, and Brentford are in there, but then it's Villa, Madrid, and City. So, you know what I'm saying? That October to November, end of September, the mid of October to like November is quite a packed period. You know, so defo there's a few moments, there's a few banana skins in there. We're not gonna win every game. It's not gonna be like 1920 where we win 26 games out of 27.
Yeah, that's a madness.
How about this? I don't even think we'll ever even see that in our lifetime again.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
You know what I'm saying? I can't believe I wasn't on YouTube when we did that, because man would have hated me.
I hear that.
Would have hated me, blood. And trust it to be you, man, to be the only team we flip and draw against. But yeah, boy, we'll see, man. We'll see. You lot smash the likes, though, man.
That's it, people. Let's get these likes up. 500 like target. What are you saying for the rest of the day, fam?
No calling show today. I've got NHS stuff I've got to sort out today. But I'm back at 10 o'clock with the match reaction. You know, it's European football's back, so right after the game, we're live for 45 minutes. You guys know what it is. Same man, I'm on the panel and whatnot, like what we did yesterday. And yeah, man. And then yeah, that's the rest. So just 10 p.m. today. And obviously, I put out a video for the Liverpool game earlier today, so go check that out as well.
Wavy. So yeah, we're back tonight for the boxing. The fight talk at 6 o'clock, guys. 6 till 7, and 7:45. We got Newcastle, Barcelona, people. You get me? So yeah, man, it's lit. You know what I mean? Hold on, what day is it today?
Thursday still.
Brother, what am I talking about? We got Rants and Gunner at 5, and then we got fucking a fight talk at 6. Hey, bro, it's busy today. And then we got
City Napoli.
Nah, I was gonna do City Napoli, but
KDB.
I decided not to.
And Rasmus and KDB.
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that, but then the man them said, "Yo, that game's gonna be dead, bro. Newcastle Barca's gonna be better." So we're doing Newcastle Barca, even though Yamal's injured. Yeah, Barca been mashing work. They scored like 6 goals the other day.
Hear me out. I got Newcastle 2-1 still.
That's not crazy. You get me? So man gonna watch Barca. Man gonna watch Barca, bro. You know what I'm saying? And also Newcastle, bro. Newcastle are a good team anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I think the balance of the two teams are gonna be good. If Newcastle do the 3 at the back, Eddie Houting, and try and be tough to break down, hit them on the break, they could win. But if Newcastle want to go machine for machine with them, man, it could be a basketball match. Do you know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting. So we're gonna watch that. We'll keep an eye on the City game though. But yo, we got a busy day, people. Literally, Rants and Gunner at 5, then the boxing at 6, and then the watch along at 7:45. So yeah, we're super active, man. Gonna raid Northside now, people. You know what I'm saying? And then yo, make sure. Well, I'll raid your show anyway when I've done my watch along anyway. So
I love that. I love stuff.
Yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. Drop a Rants raid in Northside's chat.